the way that we interact with our own workforce is probably going to have to be re-evaluated, and the way that they impact with us. And what I mean by that is direct engagement is going to have to be stepped up. It's not that we don't talk to our employees, we do. Do we talk enough? I think we have to think about that and understand more about their particular concerns, problems, and how we help them to help us to take these mines forward. Because if you look at the gold sector in particular, the decline in production in the gold industry over the last 5 years has been quite significant. We're down to about 180 tons of gold, and I remember 7 years ago we were double that, 7 or 8 years ago, and we have to try and arrest that trend. At least we've got a reasonable rand gold price behind us, which helps, but that's not going to be enough by itself. We've got rising costs. We've got Eskom who want to impose significantly higher tariffs than inflation for much longer. So we have to come up with a new engagement, and I think we have to look at how we work on the mines. I started a process 4 years ago of talking to organised labour about the number of days that we work on the mines a year, saying, you know what guys, we lose every other weekend completely. We've just concluded a deal on South Deep where we will work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now, I don't think we can do that on the conventional mines, but we have to look at something different from what we've had in the past if we're going to be able to sustain these operations. We probably need to look at the working shifts. How do we get more time at the face every day? Some of the working areas, and I don't think we're unique, I think it's probably germane to the industry, some of the working places you only get 4 or 5 hours a day. How much can you achieve in that period of time? 4 or 5 hours a shift. So we need to really look at, first of all, let's talk to the employees, let them talk to us. We've done some of that before and it's really worked well. Let's do more of it in smaller groups. Let's look at how we work these operations. And then my appeal would be, give the gold industry a bit of a break. Carbon taxes we just can't afford. We have to relook at things like carbon taxes. Try and keep the fiscal regime similar to what it is today. The other thing is, sustainability of this industry isn't just measured by profitability. It's also measured by how we actually look after the workforce. Now, we talked earlier about housing and social development training, etc. In order for us to do all of those things, we need to have a sustainable business to do it. They're all linked up, and that in turn feeds back to creating a sustainable business. So they're all linked in a virtuous circle, if you like. So that's why we need a new model.